the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Bouncer to the left side. And there's one down now. So one away here with the bases empty. And up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Number 16 gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Gennett is retired, 2 down now. Riding in, Kevin Pillar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. High in the air out to center field. Pollock giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Plate Clayton Kershaw, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jock Peterson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he got another one here. He strikes out the 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Ready on 1-2. Fastball well outside. Oh, no, he muffed it.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Brandon Crawford is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Got him. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Here's Corey Seager. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. Turner ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
The center fielder, number 11.
1-1. Fouled off. And that misses 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Full count now. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 16. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind at 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting, number 45.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
3-2 now. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up, and that'll do it as Jeanette is at second base to record the force out. Coming to the plate now, number 5 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1 home. Gets him way off balance. Good curveball there.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out. Standing in, Buster Posey. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2. Swung on and hit softly on the line. Foul. Now another 1-2. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now. Into the box now, Austin Slater. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jock Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. The 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now. Now in the box, Justin Turner. It was a walk in his last trip. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
We're moving through the middle.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hot shot to third. Turner's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Digging in, Brandon Crawford. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Pillar takes his lead at third with 1 away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get. That runner home from third. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. And there goes Pillar. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Ready once again, Corey Seager will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. This one's down to third. Longoria's there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate,
A.J. Pollock.
it was a walk in his last trip. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, number 16. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Number 45. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat. Is this count now?
The pitcher, number 22.
Trevor Gott was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Now the runner's on his way home. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The tag from Crawford, and they got him at second base. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Leading off the inning, Brandon Belt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 1-1. Popped him up. Number 16 over to his right. 1 out. Now batting, number 5. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Buster Posey now. No hits to this point. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Slater. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Skied into very shallow right. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 2-1 home. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Once again, a 3-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Second base
from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And he chased it in the dirt. Posey gathers it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip, but gloving it down. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Evan Longoria. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, the more
we're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar. And he will strike him out. At the plate, Corey Seager. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Around first, digging for 2. Around second now and headed for third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
The batter.
Into the box, number 16. A couple of walks for him thus far. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Into the box, Brandon Crawford.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Kenley Jansen enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. A ball and 2 strikes. Weak roller right side. To his left, Muncy, and there's 1 away. Williams Jerez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Oh, no, he let it eat him up. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Belt. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 3 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Pollock has a read on it. And the inning is over. Williams Jerez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Next up for Los Angeles, number 45. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. 2 balls and a strike now. To 2-2 now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Number 9 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9.
Uh-oh, this one goes behind him at the plate. Careful now, it's ball 2. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is a fastball whiffed on for a strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Julio Urias comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. So digging in now, number 5. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a 2nd strike. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Standing in, Buster Posey. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Stepping in, Austin Slater. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Takes this the other way to right. Peterson will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Giants down to their final out now. And standing in here, the veteran 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike here for the Giants. Pitch is high, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Here now is our final line.
Look how the people gather round when you finally came.
Daytime baseball coming at you on MLB Network. Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He will lead this one off today. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway. The count now at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So now Carlos Santana. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Lindor, the runner at second with one away. Belted high and deep into right center. Margot looks up. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Yasiel Puig. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
1-1. Puig off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. He's set. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The second base.
2-2.
Jason.
Just hung in there on that one. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another full count offering on its way. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. Digging in now for San Diego, Manuel Margot. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line drive to left. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. So a runner on first with one out now. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. Here's the pitch on 2-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Kipnis. Throw to Santana. The double play. And that's how the side is retired. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. The 1-1.
James Beaver.
This ball's grounded foul. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So it's back to the top of the order now. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Hit hard to the right side. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Eric Hosmer becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's Will Myers. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Now another 2-2. Too high, ball 3. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side. Striding in for the Indians, number 35. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a check.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Nobody out, runner on first. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. In there, 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Back in standing. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch outs now, and there's 1 away. In now for Cleveland, Yasiel Puig. He drew a walk his first time up. 3-2, full count. Count remains full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. Runner in scoring position with Cedron. And he's got him. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Pulled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The second baseman.
Digging in, number 9. He readies for his first plate appearance. Heading out towards shallow right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 59, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Fouled off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there. As the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as we begin the top of the 4th. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The catcher.
3-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at for ball 3.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The third baseman,
So runner at first with 1 out now. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 2-1 home. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. 2 on here with 1 man out. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Tatis rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as it's now a 1-run ball game. So striding in, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Will Myers.
Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Machado over at second. Hosmer on at first with 2 down. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Now a pickoff play at second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
He's going.
Now both runners are breaking, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Shane Bieber, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 2-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off of for ball number 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. In now, number 35. It was a walk in his last trip. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Roll.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. The 3-1. It was swung on and missed. A full count now. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that. Next to the plate for the Padres, Francisco Mejia. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Now the 2-1. Rolled slowly to first. Santana has it, and he is out on the tag. So striding forward now, number 9. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped straight up. Kipnis moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, number 59. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Carlos Santana. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland. The 1-1 home. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. 1 away now for the free-swinging right fielder, Yasiel Puig. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. There's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Puig off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Fernando Tatis Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-1 home. Hard liner to center field. Number 35 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Out in front here is this one scorched, foul to the left. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Perez corrals it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Manny Machado. It was a walk in his last trip. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Santana has a play, and that ends the inning. Riding in once again, Roberto Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just pulled it in for the first out.
Number 30.
Stepping in, Tyler Naquin. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
So coming to the plate, Shane Bieber. He went down on strikes last time up. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
The 1-1. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping into the box, number 35. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 3-1 to him now. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Hosmer. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Line toward right center. Number 35 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Striding into the box, Hunter Renfroe. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd. Out of the game. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he misses the bunt attempt, so it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. The 1-1 home. Is laid off for ball 2. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at-bat goes, the better a chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, the more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yasiel Puig goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he will get there to make the run. Digging in, Francisco Mejia, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ramirez has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready now, number 9. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Your
Kirby
attention,
Yates
please.
will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 39. Kirby Yates.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And 8 innings have come and gone now. Kirby Yates is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Tyler.
Stepping up now, Tyler Naquin, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Brad Hand comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Number 22 will come on now as the pinch hitter. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Now at the plate, Manuel Margot. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now. Padres down to their final out now. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk him, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
San Diego down to their final strike. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. At the plate, Eric Hosmer. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Runners off for second. Grounded to first. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
Don't get hurt. Watch out. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 2 runs on...
I'm bad too. There's no stopping me. No stopping me. Get out of my way. I'm like a runaway train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want. I got it. I got what you need. I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Got the heart of a lion, strong as iron, with a fire burning in my soul. There's a chip on my shoulder that looked like a mountain from every time someone said no. Never say I got $1 million swag, don't forget that. When you see me stepping through, I gain across the building, bring back the feeling. Did a fright, I'm unstoppable. Hey, I got what you want. I got it. I got what you need. I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Now to the plate, Leury Garcia, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected, 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone.
Ryan.
Now the 2-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no. At the plate, John Verdi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. Ready now for the Marlins, number 1. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. McCann goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Up next for Chicago, James McCann, 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
McCann.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready now for the White Sox, Yolmer Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Pitch out. Nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now the 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Striding in, Garrett Cooper. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. The 1-1 home. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Starlin Castro. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Engel sprinting after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate, number 47. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that. Leading off the inning, Adam Engel, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Fastball just inside. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Batting ninth.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the White Sox, Lucas Giolito. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Leury Garcia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Found him to miss the breaking ball there. Leury Garcia is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. The tag, and he is out. Standing in, Lewis Brinson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's another 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Caleb Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. 1 out, nobody on. can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
1-1.
John Birdie.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Giolito is under it near the mound. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Ryan Goins. And they'll need him to get something going here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Jose Abreu 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Anderson is right there as he takes it for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Shoots this one over to first. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So stepping in, Tim Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-2, here it is. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Into the box now, number 1 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1-2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Goins is under it, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Ground ball right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
The count now at 2-1. Tries to dump this one out to left. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Yolmer Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Alfaro finds it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Now in the box, Adam Engel. He drew a walk his first time up.
Adam Engel.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Digging in, Lucas Giolito, who attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And yet another strikeout here. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia is there. He's got it one away. Now at the plate, number 47. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On he pops it up. Sanchez shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Leury Garcia. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first two plate appearances so far. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Ready once again, Ryan Goins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Up next to the right side.
So 1-1 is taken for ball two.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 2-2 one more time. Hard liner to center field. Brinson is there now, and he has it. Two gone. So it's a runner at first with two men out. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Line towards center field. Brinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. Hit out towards second. Sanchez is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Caleb Smith. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the sixth. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. Fouled off. Sent on the ground out to second. Sanchez is there. Throw in time at first for out number two. Digging in once again, John Birdie. He got under one and popped out his last time up. A ball and two strikes. The count now with the bases empty and two away.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Ready for another shot now. James McCann. He singled his last time up. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball three.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball well outside. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. Now a long throw home. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. Into the box now, Lucas Giolito, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's in there at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches.
Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. Now batting, Ryan Goins. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
He's set. The 2-2. Hard liner to center field. Brinson is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that. Into the box, number 1. For 2. Outside, 2-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. No hits to this point. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, McCann. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Garrett Cooper. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that run.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Standing in, Jose Abreu. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Stepping in, James McCann. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. So digging in now, Tim Anderson. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go.
Now batting, second baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
Brett Graves is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
53.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Digging in now, Adam Engel. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. McCann at third. Anderson on second. Sanchez is over at first with one away. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Wellington Castillo will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Line drive to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Leury Garcia. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in, Ryan Goins, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to... Alex Colomé is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48.
So striding in, Starlin Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field. Engel is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, number 47, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and there were 2 down. In now, Jorge Alfaro. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
Alfaro.
And he fouls this one off. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Settling in now, James McCann. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning. Riding in once again, Tim Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox had themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Stepping in, Adam Engel. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 2-1 to count. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 47 will get there, and he puts it away. So coming to the plate, Lewis Brinson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Down by a bunch here, and what makes it even more difficult, they're facing the closer. Not going to be an easy task trying to tie this one or go ahead here at home.
Again, a 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Ryan Holiday will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins.
Bases are empty, one man out.
28, Ryan Holiday.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Jimenez going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. So the lineup flips over and digging in, John Birdie. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball taken there. 2-1 now. 3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. Number 1 is on deck. He loses him on ball 4. Stepping into the box, number 1. He was set down on strikes in his last at-bat. Right down the chute that time. 1-2. The bunt attempt is popped up, and he makes the catch. 2 away now. Striding into the box, Brian Anderson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And now he's able to scramble back to second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The first baseman,
Miami down to their last strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. 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 When I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for